EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Landover. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? 65, 6, Cowboy 80, Panther 60, Panther 60, 79, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard.
Get it! Viking 18!
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have the 1st down. We'll get him up around the 37.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
65, 6, Bronco 80.
On play action, Daniels. Now he'll air one out. That is hot. And he will score. Jalen Lane. Touchdown Commanders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
17.
Laporta in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
180.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Ron Payne there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third, they need 8.
180. Maverick. Hey, lift.
Laporta in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
What? 20. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Hold on. Check.
Laporta in motion. On fourth down, Goff. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Williams in motion. Will show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal.
Value three. What's that?
Goff to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Ready up. Get it. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Forced out left. DJ Reader. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
It is third and long.
Come on.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 94 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Commanders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So after 1, it's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Value 3, value 3.
Now, Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here we go. No, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
The drive will start on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 33-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Go! Steady!
Now a give up the middle, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 21, here's second and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and inches.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now he'll run it.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Try again. It's second and 10.
69. 60 Warriors, 70s.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Has caught. That's Lane. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Justin Tucker set.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Lions first down.
best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. To Slaw, the man in motion. Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Deron King. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
We go 5, 180. We're good. We're good. Ric Flair.
That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Tiger cut. 180. Now you won.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this will pay off. It is caught. Rock right. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready, chat, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The 11-yard line.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Ready, set.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Back. 70 Lions. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That's downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the jump.
First and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Now Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merrick. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Second and 10.
77. Cooking.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
76, Dragon 60. 60 Vikings.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's a second and 6.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Forced out wide. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended, Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Daniels. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. His kick is good. So we reached the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They hand it to Gibbs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Juan Martin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Williams in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage. And it will bring up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. Take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. They will finally run him down up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right back to him on 1st down. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Go, Reed, go!
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
70. 70, Timberwolf. Dragon 6. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he will score! Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Makes the score. Commanders 31. Lions 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and a long way to go. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. It is a pickup of 18, and by a yard, they get the 3rd down conversion.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just
on the jump.
Don't turn and hand this one off. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tress Way to punt on fourth down, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 43-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Like 20. 4 now.
On first down, it's Goff. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be
It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. his 4th TD grab of the season. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Shell, you won. Shell. 5.
Williams in motion.
What's that?
Throwing, Goff. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
They'll try the right side this time, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Deputy!
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Raymond going to return it, and it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. His throw left side for Tasma. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now Goff. Right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have it just past their 25.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go! Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
I think every
line.
running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
3rd down, they need 5. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
We'll give it to Eckler on the option. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off to throw on 1st down. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
Goff to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the give to Eckler. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Yellow. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Down.
3rd and 9.
Yellow. 22. Hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Detroit.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe. Chop you up if I'm under pressure.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key.